Hello? Hello? Oh wow, it works. So let's do the video capture. Do, 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 do. I can play some lo-fi. Yeah. Dude, I'm live on YouTube right now. Yeah, you can check me out. But like I might get like copyrighted. But I can play some AI. Some powerful shit. Hello, hello, hello. It's so funny. That I'm live right now. It's so funny. Not really. But it's like I'm able to do live now. So cool. You want to come say hello?
Is there people in there?
Not really, but it's gonna be like recorded. Though. Yeah, I'm doing it on YouTube right now. No, no, that will get me banned.
Oh.
Dude, I'm kind of thinking like do like streaming every day, but like from like 10 to 12 or something, so I can like squeeze in like 2 hours of just like study time, you know, like game development time, but also doing streaming at the same time.
Up to you.
Yeah. So nice, dude. It's a difference though. Ninja Live component. Oh wow. Dude, my FPS is hella dropped. What's going on? Oh shit. Um. How does he do the? Dude, it's so freaking funny that it is like technically my first time setting up the stream on YouTube. So let me know if you guys think the background music is too loud or whatnot. And yeah, nothing is professional. It's just very funny, very immature, but it is what it is. What? What the fuck? How the fuck is this down? Some volume smoke. I need a AI tool to summarize what it is. What happened? There's the cloud. Wait, how the fuck is this done? What is this? Wow. Wow, this is. Okay. So we are at the double sim. How with it? So this is vehicle trail. How does this work? For simulation, for direction. The simulation is move in the same container. I would assume this is the same container. We offer simulation buffers in verge direction and or modify sim velocity field is demonstrated by sync world and local fluid motion. The key parameters are exposed on the present manage UI. Present manage UI. What's it called? Manage UI. How the fuck do I find this shit? Huh? Damn, it's like whenever I open up the blueprint, it always drops in frame rate. Like, well, it's probably because it's running in the background or something. But like, even if I go back, it still drops frame rate. I don't know. How does it how is it linked? How the fuck do you spell it? Oh, I don't even have it. Holy shit. That's good. Did you get Ninja? Oh, what's the word? Yes. It is Fluid Ninja Live. I am looking for a solution for interactive foliage and water. Place. Native snow. Sand filler. Click on um well, I'm currently just checking out what the use case uh for this tool is. Collision, yes. Something along with soft body collision, but I don't know how it is achieved in Flute Ninja Live. I heard it's pretty performant, so I wanted to take a look and see what we can achieve with this tool. Ideologically, it's just that smoke, water, a lot more. It can be well, fire. A lot more interactive can be done with this tool. But the learning curve, what it says is, it tend to take one week, is what it says. So for me, it probably gonna take a little bit longer because we are still in school. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how far we get. Okay, but how did I get to um something like that? As for what you're looking for, you something like a volumetric point is way too heavy through for something like we were saying, maybe. I well, for example, for like distance, I would for sure use like folk cars, using 2D texture instead of volumetric. Volumetric is heavy, but for like close interactive, I really want to have something. It doesn't even have to be volumetric, but I want it to be like interactive. You get what I mean? I want it to be somewhat like next gen feeling. And at this point, I'm really new, like my first day to this tool, to Flute Ninja Live. So don't don't ask me too much about what this tool is. I have no clue. I have no clue neither. I'm figuring out. Hey, thanks. Okay. Have you seen Narrative Pro? So what are your thoughts? Yes, I have seen it. Um, I well, I don't really like how big it is because it's able to do basically everything. It has quest. Apparently it has combat system now, I guess. And this is something that I really dislike. Is if you want to be like a narrative, well, narrative stands for like telling story, right? So if you want to be a storytelling framework, I really hate that it's including the gameplay functionality as well. So um yeah, and I personally I have used narrative tell, right? I have used I've used this one, right? I've used this one. I think this is great. This is really easy to play around with. I make it work to VR as well, but um yeah, I mean it's really great. I really like this. But for Narrative Pro, I personally haven't used it, but because of the price, maybe it has a like a student version, like try it out free version. I would definitely want to play around with it to see how much it includes. But from what I see, it includes everything. All right, and I think it's up to you. If you are really capable of learning, especially learning what other people write, sometime it might be more performant, it might be more optimized, but it might not be what you are able to understand, if that makes sense, right? Yeah, I like it's not necessarily the better code is the harder code, right? Sometimes like the easy, really stupid ones, but it's easier for you to understand. Therefore, it's a good functionality for you, right? Yeah, I mean, I think one thing that might make all these big framework either to comprehend is some AI plugin. I've been using like Ludus AI for a little bit um to like holy shit, my background's too loud. I'm so sorry. Okay. Yeah. It really depends, If you are trying to do something triple A, you might as well just use it. Cause one thing, I'm telling you one thing from there's a game called Kingdom Come, right? Kingdom Come Deliverance. So from what I saw, the first time I saw the gameplay, I was like, holy shit. This look like it's done in narrative, right? The framework it's really similar. They might just used it and modified upon it. That's what my exact thought. Kingdom Con, what is it called? Story. How should I say this? Story playthrough. Shit, gameplay. Um, holy, can I? Yep, like something like this, right? Like so, this is I would say the perfect usage of narrative, right? It's the metahuman body animation and with facial animation with everything else subtitle is building, right? Um, I can really and look at this. Like this is extremely easy to modify from narrative. So I would say that if you are trying to achieve like Kingdom Come type of level, go ahead. You can like no Steve, but again, like modification, customization, alright, adding your own flavor, make it somewhat stand out, make the style cohesive is what's important, right? But again, it's on the really high level artistic side, but I do think that at least for like programmers, you need to have like a understanding of how the framework works, right? Not just the top level. So, but again, it's It's really up to you. Because if you don't know how it works behind it, how the whole as I believe it has C++ as well. If you don't know how it works, it will be very hard when you want to achieve the game that you want to make instead of just a framework. If that makes sense. Play actor. Um, I I really I have no idea what that means. Yeah, but I hope this makes sense. Yeah, like I personally feel like Kingdom Come this is like way too lazy, at least from like a game dev point of view. Cause every not like every, but like most of the dialogue they were just standing talking, right? There are many other things they are able to do, play around with the camera more, right? Like shaking, A to B, follow character or whatnot. But they are just standing talking. In 2025, I think it's lazy, but what do I know? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's some mini study you can do, right? But I'm not gonna dive too deep into it. I would say no. I wouldn't say so. But it could be like modification. There are a lot of well, but again, different company has different pipeline. I know how to work with MetaHuman. Other company might has their own character class, right? That's able to do like AR link, VR head link, right? What is it called? Live link, right? Um, the MetaHuman pipeline works for me, and it's like apparently the easiest, right? Like it has a lot of support from Unreal. In fact, like my own game has some of the metahuman usage as well, right? You have like a little bit modification as well. I was just getting familiar with the pipeline. In fact, this game was using narrative as well. Yeah, I used narrative tell in this game, but only like the quest and also the narrative system. Very simple. UI is shit. Just like don't blind use things, especially not knowing. Yes, 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 yes. Holy shit. Oh my god. What is going on here? Where the fuck is stage one? Okay, anyway, let's just play it. it us to us as like game developer and animator to make sure that they don't all look like the sample project for you know. Oh. I think one way, the probably current best way to modify the gasp is to use overlay, animation overlay. Basically, get rid of the upper body animation. Because the like the movement, um, well, it's using the what's it called? Fuck, I forgot. The PSD, right? It has like a motion matching animation selection system, and how it selects is that after, for example, after a run, you go back to idle, right? And it has all these run stop from different like how's it like states, right? And the run stop, the run left stop, run right stop, and also all the shuffle, right? When I was walking left, I want to have a little bit of variation. All these animation you can't really find online. That I think that's the thing. It just you can't. It's really hard to like modify it because the lack of the animation required to replace all the other animation that is um in the gasp. If that's understandable, right? Yeah, it is it is a lot of work, and I will be posting more. Well, in fact, let me show you what I have. Oh shit! I bought a Rococo. This is not sponsored. That's very funny stuff. That I bought one of this thing. I think it's very freaking overpriced. But what you can do is, while you are doing the body mocap, you are able to have your iPhone put on it, and you can record it real time, right? And that basically gets you um the real time facial animation you needed for actions, right? For example, if I were to do my Once Upon a Baby VR, did it like the dialogue system again, I'll be able to have more options. I'll be able to do more like body animation along with the facial animation. I know there are voice to lip sync, right? It has like a, I don't think it's AI, but I think it's like programming driven. Um, like facial animation based on the text, but I think it's kind of shit, right? It's kind of missing the the extra sauce, right? It's kind of missing the sauce. But yeah, I do think a head rig, probably one head rig, is like a really good investment if you do plan to do more I say animation, do more, especially like meta human animation, right? That's kind of what I want. That's kind of what I like because like since Epic Game Unreal Engine has been pushing out so many of these tools, right? Like mutable, right? A lot of plugins as well, but um like for us, right? Epic Game what the fuck is this engine called? Unreal, right? Unreal developer. If we don't use the tools, it just feels like a waste. You get what I mean? Yeah. Um. There are. Yeah, dude. Like, I think it's really funny because like once I did that one video about how you can like set up like thousand different animation. A lot of other like Unreal YouTuber or something. They kind of like follow my footstep. You get what I mean? It's like a really fun experience to me. And yeah, and now you can everybody. I think like most state of art UE5 developer knows that you can really abuse the motion matching system, and also the database selection system in the gasp, right? And you are able to set up, what I did was I set up you are able to set up a float, right? You can do like a range in float to decide what type of hair reaction or type of uh I don't know, like knock down or like push away. I don't know. A lot of things you're able to do with different values in the selection system. Yeah, it's something I used for the first time. Has to make them bold. Um. Yes, with keyframe and claim. Okay, that's what. Yes, 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 yes. You do need to clean up. But I think the tools out there are going to be closer and closer to 100%. Because like currently, just AI without cleanup, I could be wrong, right? I'm definitely not the smartest. I say probably like 60 to 70%, and you clean up can get it to like 90%, right? 90 to 95. And to me, 80% is good enough. That's what I meant. So if we are able to have like a pipeline that is automatically able to clean up the AI animation, or maybe just like a built-in in any of the AI mocap tool, right? Like the Magic AI, Move AI, Move Magic AI, whatever it's called. Um, yeah, I mean the manual adjusting frame to frame could be dead. I'm not exaggerating. A lot of these things that we have to do manually could be dead. And who knows, to be honest, like probably 2 years later, all the animation could be AI driven. I think that's like a thing you need to like somewhat take a guess yourself so you don't invest too much time in it. Um yeah. Shit. Well, I'm not going to like pull up anything, but you want to do some research yourself and know where the things are headed to, right? Cuz um well, I am like an indie game dev, right? So I want to save budget. A lot of 2D arts. Well, I'm just like be honest. Footsteps, all the sound, all the music track, especially the ones without lyrics, even with lyrics, right? And also 2D arts. What else are there? 3D meshes, Meshy AI. I use Meshy AI. A lot of these arts department are replaced by AI, at least like in my studio. I might have one or two human made song, right? But majority of the like comeback music or whatnot, since you have to deal with license if you buy it from human artists, right? There, of course, there are many license-free music out there, but for example, I want to create something that's traditional Chinese but metal, but like death metal, right? Something like that. And there are not many of them out there, right? So in that case, creativity, creativity wise, you have to use AI. It's like I don't know, it's pretty sad. Yeah. So yeah, man. Contemporary stuff about workflow just foundation, business and stuff. Yeah, AI is peak for numbers for that aspect too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, again, I'm immature, but yeah, yeah. I feel like the end goal or like the final form of I was like triple A quality indie studio would be probably just around like 5 to 6 person. One each person is extremely good at its own field, programming, art, music, composing. What else? Probably like lighting and what else out there? Optimization, whatnot, right? But yeah, the pipeline is for sure going to be powered by a lot of AI tools, right? So is all the system pre-optimized for runtime in Flu Ninja? That is a really good question. There are a lot of things you can do for optimization. Again, I don't know. It's my first day, right? Wow. There are many things that you can do. It's volumetric. It's VFX. I think it's built upon Agra. So you want to run it on GPU. You want to have a lot of curling, right? You want to have a lot of distance occultational curling. But I'm not sure, to be honest. It could be just running on like potato mode, right? I guess that's something you can do. But I'm currently running on a mobile 4090, and it's the cap was 120, right? I set my cap to 120, and it's working pretty fine. Yeah. On top of it, I'm like streaming, and I'm connecting to 5 different monitors, so this is awesome. Am I doing something wrong? Whoa. Shit, this shit was like burning up my fucking GPU. Whoa. What the fuck is going on? So where's the sphere? Draw with the mouse pointer. Oh wow. Wow, look at this. Holy shit. Wow. It's so freaking cool. Whoa. Consider using custom trace mesh. Trace mesh is also used to detect overlapping. Blueprint. Oh, it's right here. What is this thing? It's a static mesh. Inactive behavior. Okay, I haven't really get to understand what Ninja Live component is yet. But that would be the mission to get it done before summer ends, I guess. Fuck. Some prisma spells prisma are used to detect overlapping. What is this? Yeah. You wanna come say hello? I have two friends that is in my chat. What? Think it's funny. Dude, this is business, bro.
You have to call them chat.
Yeah. Hey, chat. Where do I go now? This stage 3, stage 10. Not too many things going on, I guess. Hmm. What is this? Stir the fluid with the mouse pointer. Push the kettle on top of the syringe. Fiber output material. So for UI or tutorial, yo, tell me what you learned from the chat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. That funny?
That's kind of fun.
It is kind of fun. And it's the same concern. Use the classified image lag in liquid flow double space motion delay velocity. Okay, so there should be a. But where is the area? Liquid flow double motion. Okay, anyway. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Turn some on, but it can be. Oh. Clickshare max feature to define. Not so concerned. Oh, now if the word this entire foliage is what you're looking now if that water works with Saint Exile is works, I don't know. Well. I'm still looking for foliage. I think it has one. Yeah, it does have one. It's user case 13, and uh, I'm only at 7, I think. Yeah, I'm only at 7. I mean, yeah, we can take a look. We can take a look. Oh yeah, I mean the thing is, it works doesn't mean that I know how to make it work. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know how steep the learning curve would be. I played around with there's like interactive world and there's WISF, I think that's what's it called. You know, I play with like two different approach, but I just really think that the Flu Ninja Live is really impressive. Like what it's able to display, you know, it's really impressive. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Simple to demonstrate how to drive. Oh, it's a. I see. Simple menu generator. So these are all the grass generator right here. So what it says is that the performance is low. So he wouldn't recommend using this for interactive foliage, is what I assume. On this full ninja as well, just have to handle substance design for stage, but I wouldn't know about options for custom on the lighting VFX. Mm, what pawns and player performance is low? I would assume it's because there's too much like tick per second. For example, right here, as let's see what it said. Position scale, city, spawn, pyramid collection, center. One is valid render. Yeah, and one thing is that I mean, what if? Well, I could be. I don't really know yet, but What if you just only use like one instance instead of 10? Right? This is, I don't know, 8. I mean this, well, oh shit. I mean I think it has like world position offset enabled. How did I get to this though? Is that how I do it? No, this is material. So how does he? Yeah, I think. Well, this is not a problem. What is this? Yeah, I mean it has a lot of thing going on. Apparently, it has a lot of thing going on. Even the material is modified. Like to know. Oh, what's the lifespan? Do I really have to build it? Let's see.
You seen my toothbrush?
Yo, what?
The electronic one?
Behind the what is it called? Farrell or something?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, this is actually so cool. Can do grass. Holy shit. Should be fine, right? It's awesome to see engine. Here's where the. I have this up on the side. I'm looking on the high mapping Houdini. I saw this robot thing. Yeah, yeah. I'm really curious about how this is approached. Yeah, man, I don't know. This looks great. This is it looks great. Grass. Favor to ask. You mind letting me know if there's a Chinese to English subtitle generator? But I cannot speak Mandarin. All the Chinese courses are correct. Um, AI? Are we talking about like live? There should be, right? There should be some like Chrome plugin, I think. I currently don't. I currently have no idea about this. I know some like television, some like TV, some Korean TV or something, LG or something. They have like a live subtitle translation, but it's like in TV. So it's like the technology is definitely here, but I'm pretty sure it is out there. I'm pretty sure it is out there. You just have to do hella research, is what I guess. Gee, how do you watch the freaking Chinese what's it called? Palace drama? How do you watch the Chinese palace drama in Korean?
There's an explanation with the Korean narration.
So like you don't watch the actual content.
I do watch the actual content, but they do explain it on the back.
No, I mean like the original. What you watch
There's
is
like an
like a
edited version of it, and there's explanation, and there's some subtitles.
so you don't watch the original version. Uh, okay. What does this do? I don't know. I mean, isn't Trump trying to buy the American TikTok? It says that he was gonna buy it like in this month, but they delayed it because he put a tariff on China. But I don't know. Let's try not to talk politics in this fucking in this live stream. I'm not biased. I'm not biased. What is magical man? Him or him? Try to change the output material. Wow. What course have you taken this semester? It's on combat framework. Is it good? The developer is very good. I haven't really used the framework myself, but I learned a lot from the whoever writes the program behind it. Um, therefore I would say it's good. I guess. I mean, you can check out the like the footstep. I had the dynamic footstep based on surface video in my channel, and I learned it from the whoever made the ACF. This doesn't live compile. Oh wow. Drag the wisdom mouse. Uh, Not really. Oh, I can do this. So yeah, yeah, I can. Dude, this is so cool. If someone leave a like a depth behind you, like a foot trail. Stylize the lava. Oh, velocity. Alright, this done. How is this done? I want to make subsurface visualization or some. What's going on? I don't know, but issues I'm facing most playing with water body works on flat surface or not. Which is the shape of an air. Can you tell me how I can approach from the first principle? Uh, Dude, I don't know, bro. The first principle is I don't know, bro. You gotta ask AI. First principle is you gotta ask AI. And again, I'm not a professional artist. I'm not a professional tech art neither. I'm like programming background, so I can try, but my suggestion is not gonna be valid. Oh wow. Oh wow. Damn. So I will try my best to finish all of the user case, all 18. I would say probably they have things that has A and B, different version. I will try to finish probably around like 30 of them, I guess. And it will be the end of this stream. What is going on? Huh? By moving closer. Select one by moving closer before play. What the fuck? Press 7 for boost. Tab to reset. Like this? Huh? What course have you taken this semester? Are you talking about the upcoming semester in Utah? I am I'm at Penn State right now. I'm taking two comp sci classes. They are network related. How do I play this thing? What the hell? Select pawn by moving closer in editor. Is it talking about this? Huh? Probably need a tutorial. I'm moving closer in editor. Oh, is it like this? Oh my god, I'm retarded. Gee. Gee. Never mind. Whoa. What the fuck is going on? I'll press tab. Okay. I need to read first. That's pretty lit. Told you, man. Told you. This is Flu Ninja is something. Holy shit. What is the what I'm trying to do here? The lot of material is reading two same output. Thinks the display can use world space tile. Not dependent on. Bruh. You good?
No, but it's kind of disgusting that you put that dirty soft laundry that you used for the fan in there, and then it's now here, and then this thing, whole thing stinks. So does the rest of the other laundries. Yeah.
That's how like we need to wash off then?
Yeah.
Bring that rug?
Yeah.
Put one thing. Oh, I have to like bring it around.
Nah, I don't want to come back to dirty ass environment. I can't really take like a full break. Forever to take anything. That's too much. I'm gonna change and get outside soon.
Okay.
Also, these are all yours that you need to hang up.
Okay.
You gotta like hang up, and these are just the laundries that I folded down.
Yeah, yeah, appreciate it. I was just like tossing down the floor yesterday.
That's all yours. Go outside.
Mm-hmm. Dude, do you want some like drawers like underneath the bed?
Not really.
I have like two drawers
Where?
like in there, but I need to like clean it up first.
Maybe.
Okay. I'll try get it. I'll get it done. What it says. Wow. Yeah, I'll do the laundry.
Okay.
Using one sim and one single. It's kind of slow, but it shows.
It is kind of slow.
Yeah, it's like probably like 10 seconds behind.
I see.
The one that one started from gases or something critical and migrate to that project. Well, to answer that, our engine 5.6 is about to be delivered. I think it's within like 2 months. When is UE 5.6? It's later in 2025. So I would assume it's like during June or July, definitely during this summer. So 5.6 will be delivered. And once it is published, most people, well, everybody who is working on GASP would move to 5.6, most likely, right? Like most people. And if you, it depends on your like development schedule, right? If you're trying to like push out a game in 2 months, work on 5.5, but if you have a game that's planned to release in like 2 years, um I would say just get familiar in 5.5, um and wait for 5.6 basically. Cause make rate everything. I don't know. I feel like how deep are you into it? You gotta like study it, you know. You gotta like learn how the gameplay camera system works, and yeah, I don't think migration is the problem. I think you just play around and to see what the changes. Add a new template, but I've never heard of get changes. Yeah, that's what I heard too. So one thing is for sure is gameplay camera system is gonna stay. It is here to stay. So get familiar with the camera system. And yeah, and I well there are many people doing experiment work on the gasp animation system. What they did, as I said, they used like float range to determine like hair reaction. They also used the like I feel like the craziest part is they used the same system, the exact same system, to set up like attack combos. That's something. I didn't really thought of. Like I don't, that's the thing. It's like in Siri, you can technically build everything using the database system, right? The database system. But should you do it? Is it like the easiest approaching to, to off things? Or should you use like state machine to do an overlay on top of it? Um, it is uncertain at the moment, but I think overlay, like state machine overlay should be the way to go. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, completely not use the PSD, right? Not use the database system, but I think overlay is like easier. Was like 50% to 70% off overlay. Yeah, but it just you're able to do a lot with the table. Is that what you showed in one of the video? Well, I'll give you a link. There's another YouTuber that had a zero two dev. Mm-mm-mm. You can check out this guy's video. Adding new weapon animation. Hmm. Yeah, he made a simple combat. Even made a combat system within the motion matching. So um, it is. I don't know. I really don't know if this is the best approach, but it's like it is new. I've never seen this before, right? We've never really seen anybody to set up like a damage output in the chooser table, right? I think this is the one I was talking about.
See you later. I don't know. How come that's all again? I'm not upset. Bye.
And you can still use curve animation too. Or do you have to add? Um, I don't look too generic. Mm, I don't know if generic is the term. Well, from the simple project, the modification was mostly used to help with the full lock. Like they look good, but everybody's using the same system. Mm, yeah, I mean, because the system is good. The chooser table system is good. But it's not. But again, everybody's chooser table is gonna be different, right? Because how you set it up, and there are like they have like the OLS on top. What's it called? Gas OLS. Like somebody like put together two of the system. Something like this. Uh, I don't know. I think it's like it's extremely overkill. I feel like. Yeah, something like this. No, this was the foliage. I watched that and you watched back to back. I was thinking of combining this idea, have some variation in simple NMs. Yes, play around with it. Play around with it. And yeah, check out more gameplay camera system videos. I am going to I'm going to work on that as well. Yeah. I was let me show you guys, let me show you a little thing. Um what is it called? Oh, it's this one. Uh dude, like I think this is made in Unreal. I could be wrong, but since it's like Tencent game, I'd assume it's Unreal. So it has some of the craziest real time camera work. Like if you well, it already started. Holy shit. So look at this. Okay, so this is a casino and they are fighting, right? He's gonna use a skill. Yep. And look, it has a lot of real time camera transition and a lot of in camera VFX, right? And they're all real time. I think that's like a very um not we don't really get to see that that often. That it's literally getting hella abused in this game. Real time in camera VFX. Look at this. You know what I'm talking about? And this is all real time. It's not cutscene. I I really think this is pretty crazy. The camera, how the camera is set up, this is like really crazy stuff. And you just feel like really fluent. And I would definitely like try to like replicate um like part of it. I would try to replicate. Well, I would just try to replicate everything off it using the gasp and also the gameplay camera system. And I'll make like a couple videos about it, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot to learn. Like from take a look at all the transition, the camera. Some is rendered, some is pre-recorded. I think these are pre-recorded, and the transition between pre-recorded with real time is it's really cool. It's fascinating. Well, here's an example. They're gonna fight. Yeah, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Yeah, and there's what's that? God of War? God of War. God of War has some crazy stuff as well. Um, Seamless transition. So yeah, one of the thing about God of War is that it's so smart. A lot of usage, for example, like doors. Um, they use like doors passages for optimization. So, for example, if you have not um like open the door, the whatever is behind the door is not displayed, right? It's not rendered. Uh, they are not like initialized basically, right? And once you throughout the animation of you opening the door or like go through a tight passage, right? It starts getting to be rendered. I think that's like really cool stuff. Oh wow. So this is cinematic to gameplay, real-time gameplay transition. Oh wow, yeah. I mean, it's crazy stuff. That's amazing. Is there more smooth transition? Oh wow, what is this? Oh, this is editing. Keyframe and cardboard props. Yeah, I think they talked about it in GDC 3 years ago, apparently. Yeah, I mean, check them out. These are crazy stuff. One failed professor was a leader. Good to hear. Good to hear. Line, it's a quiet. Wow. Oh wow. What the fuck is this? Landscape utility. Does it work with sand? It's the same thing. Sand and snow are the same thing. Huh? What is this? So this is the same thing, huh? What is going on here? Okay, and this is all of the level showcase. There are special ones, but we are going to check it out tomorrow. And I believe all the level special are the variations. And for the next week and next month, we will figuring out um, level design with Dash, and also let's see how we can integrate what is this called, Flu Ninja. How we can integrate the Flu Ninja Live into our level design as well. Um, from what I have collected today, is that we'll be able to build beach, desert, desert and snow area, as well as lava, and we're also able to do something like a rocket launching, and also something like a volcano, volumetric cloud is what I assume. Um, what else are there? And this little spaceship thing that is somewhat like propelling three or four different direction, as you can see from the smoke. Um, I think this is really cool. We'll try to figure out how I can replicate this as well, and maybe put it and use it as one of the like an enemy or something like throughout the different levels. What else are there? So there are boats. We can build these automatic boats, or like jet ski in the water area and also the lava area as well. And yeah, this is what we can build. This is very cool. We'll see. We'll see how we can integrate this with ultra dynamic sky as well as brushify. Um, yeah, I this is like really surprising that Flu Ninja is capable of doing so much more things. It's pretty shocking to me today. And yeah, this will be it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video, in the next stream.